What is up? Welcome back to Let's Talk MMA. As always, I'm Colby.
I'm Brodie, and this
And
is the only channel where picks and bets are the same thing.
you tell him, Brodie. You tell him. Only place, man. Only place. Every time. Every time. I hope you guys tell. Hold on. Let me see. Do I have. So, we're going to be breaking down Moicano and Duncan, right? But real quick. Talk about something before we get into this. What hit here? Let's see what we had. So, McKinney round one. Hit like a motherfucker. Couldn't believe it was a plus 375. Could not believe it was a plus 375. Hooper sub did not hit. Brodie was right. Simone points did not hit. It was a draw. Bahamondes KO did not hit. Chiesa sub did hit. Sterling KO hit. Yusri KO hit. Douglas KO hit. Lock of the week, Belgori. That was easy. McKinney KO round one and Douglas KO round one. That hit. I hope you guys tailed that one. 10 paid out like fucking 800. And what do you have over here, Brodie?
Let's see. We had one of the shirt things.
Can I say something real quick?
McKinney.
Can I say something real quick?
Go for it.
So, picks and bets are the same on this channel. Everything we say, we do bet. But we live bet. So, sometimes we live bet a parlay and it doesn't totally line up with everything we said before. Happens. If you ask about them, though, we will post the reel and show you when we do. We tell you that all the time. I have to acknowledge this at the beginning of the video. We were one leg off of a $5 parlay. $5 paying out $6,300. And we weren't even mad about it because of what broke it. Which we called. We didn't call to a T. But Alexa Grasso's finish and the timing of it, just 2 days after Khabib was saying that women have no place in MMA, one of the greatest finishes ever in combat sports, in any organization, any weight class. It was diabolical. Absolutely diabolical. And I swear to God, I wasn't even upset. I was like, you know what? That's why I love this sport. I saw a stat today, it was so random. 150 events have passed since the last time we had 6 finishes in the card.
Holy crap.
Or there was 9 finishes,
events?
right? In 6 first round finishes it was. 150.
Okay.
Because there was 9 finishes and 6 of them were first round.
Yeah.
It was a wicked random
this
stat.
card was insane.
The card was just so crazy. Like, I didn't want to just skim by it and act like this card didn't exist. This was one of the best fucking fight cards I've ever seen in my life. Tell him. I'm humble. I'm humble.
The McKinney fight.
What did I miss it by? What was the only thing I missed it by, Brodie? Please tell him.
1 second. 1 second.
What did I call? What did I call, Brodie?
25 seconds.
Where did it end, Brodie?
25 seconds.
Where did it end, Brodie?
24.
Damn right. I said he's going to go in there 1-2 down the pipe. I said it on video. 1-2 down the pipe. He's going to throw a left. I made sure of it. Left head kick. Nelson's going to fold, and he's going to body him in less than 25 seconds. I said 25 exact, not less than. I said 25 seconds, but it was 24.
Damn,
I called the Ewo fight too the week before. Not as good, but yeah. I was like under 30 seconds.
You also said like first exchange, and it was the first exchange.
That too.
But my side, we had the McKinney Nelson under. We had the Sanchez Simone over. We had the Sterling Lopez over. All that hit.
Yep. It was a great week.
None of the mid sweats hit. We missed the Terrence McKinney under 3.5 minutes, 20 strikes KO by 7 strikes. I counted 31. I don't know how it was 13. Everything he landed seemed significant. So
I had a feeling it
Hooper
was going to
Gibson,
be
no round
under.
3.
Yep.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Gibson just lit him up like I do. I called 4 out of the 5 underdogs correctly on this
Yeah.
card.
No,
The only
you
one I didn't
killed
get
it.
right
You killed
was
it.
Musayev. It was a great one. I am the third, I believe, most profitable on that card,
Yep.
which is nice. I'm on a little streak
Plus,
right now. We got a 3-week win streak going.
plus he tailed the McKinney round 1 KO, Douglas round 1 KO. I'm
Yeah,
so happy he did. I told him, I was like, I'm not going to sit here and beg you, but Douglas is going to do bad things to this man. And he was literally sitting him down with jabs in the first round. And I just knew it was gonna happen. He's just such a bad man. I can't wait to see where his career goes from here in the UFC. He's a absolute world beating devastator, gunslinger,
he
gunslinger.
freaking slings clotheslines at
We
people.
called
It's
the
crazy.
we didn't we had the round 3 or decision for Usry, but we did both call the round 3 KO early in the week too. Like specifically
I had a
round
live
3.
bet on the KO too.
Yep. So this card, I think every possible
The lock
outcome
of the week, Joe
happened.
Pyfer
There
hit.
was there was
We did. We
around one.
everyone. We did get screwed. We got screwed with Bahamundes. All right, he should have got the knockout in round 2, and then he got
Yeah, fighting that
freaking
fucking
Messiah fence
cheating rat.
grabbed, head butted
You
him. That
rat,
was
you
some
fucking
BS.
rat, fucking grabbing the
That
fence,
was some
holding on to it, headbutting
BS.
him. So many fouls. I could not believe it. I couldn't believe it. And then that just turned into murder corner for the rest of the night, and every finish happened in that pool of blood. That was crazy. That was crazy.
That was
This whole
insane.
card was just absolutely bonkers. What was I about to say? Um, yeah, I don't. Oh yeah, every possible. So there was a round 1 KO. There was a round 2 KO. There was a round 3 KO. Was there a round 1 sub? Yup, Kiesa.
Yep. Yes.
Was there a round 2 sub?
I don't think so.
Round 3 sub?
No.
Okay, well, there's multiple decisions.
It was a draw.
There's a draw. There was a fucking fight flipped, Tybora and Tyrell. Like, almost every possible outcome happened on this card. Almost every possible outcome. Also, noted, if you bet Fanatics, they will not void a draw. DraftKings will. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. But, I don't want to sit on this too long, but this card was just bonkers, man. Bonkers. It's like why we love the sport embodied into 7 hours. So we can move on now. You can go ahead and open this one up, Brodie. I've been yapping enough here.
Right. We got Dakota Hope versus Kai Kamaka III. Dakota Hope 11-1 in his career, 5-0 in his last 5, making his UFC debut, coming off a round 1 knockout over Mauricio Gomes.
Oh, and LFA.
Hope is a
That's
forward
where
pressure striker.
RDR's from.
Yep. Hope is a forward pressure striker. He's always feinting. He's fast and powerful. He doesn't really chase the finishes, though. He has some takedowns when he needs them.
Here, back to back.
They're good. They're good entries at times. He was booked to fight in May, so he's, good camp. He hasn't fought the highest level though. He should have the bigger moments. I've been hearing comparisons to him to he's like a smaller version of Joaquin Buckley.
Really?
He's more explosive than technical. Yes, that's what I've been hearing.
I need to know. I did not get a chance to do a lot of research this week, so a lot of this is going to be on the fly. And these two, I don't know nothing about. This just got added.
Kai Kamaka III, 17-7-1 in his career. 1-2-1 in the UFC, 3-2 in his last 5, coming off a round 3 KO win over Michael Lima. This is Kai Kamaka's second UFC run. He had an okay run in the PFL. He throws lots of leg kicks. He's a style type of striker. He's kind of okay everywhere. He was also booked to fight, so he's on a full camp. He's training partners with Josh Van. He's fought high level comp, but he's had poor success against him. He's tough, but he's not really that dangerous anywhere. I think Hope is going to come out gunslinging and just throwing crazy strikes. I mean, he's powerful. He's fast. He's just going to come in, throw hard, and try to avoid anything. Kai Kamaka could have a chance here. I don't really see it happening. I think Hope's going to be somewhat of an okay prospect. It's weird that he's booked to fight again in May.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't. It'll. Well, so it's not in the UFC. So he was booked to fight there. What I'm assuming is he was booked to fight in, was it LFA still? He was booked to fight in Fury FC, but UFC called him up short notice. So in a week, that'll probably be gone. Unless he loses
Hopefully.
in absolutely incredible fashion, and they're just like, here you go.
Yeah, I don't see that happening. I see Hope getting a knockout here.
Because if he's signed to the UFC, they're not going to let him go fight in Fury FC and then do a UFC fight. I mean, yeah, just looking real quick at like the opponents and everything, I got to agree with the Dakota Hope knockout. Like, I don't know if he's a favorite because he trains with Josh Van. It's also, I mean, he has a little bit of UFC experience, but when you're not doing good, the experience doesn't really matter. You know, if you're, what do you do in the UFC? Let's see. Michael Lima, round 3. Whoopty. Oh, that's tough enough.
Yeah, keep going down.
Oh, it's way
Still
back,
good.
huh?
There you go.
Yeah. Because, man, I am like one of the farthest things from a casual. I don't even know who this dude is. Honestly, the name sounds like familiar. All decisions, yeah. Yeah, give me Dakota Hope. Give me Dakota Hope. Moving up, we got Dione Barbosa. She's 8-4. Going up against Melissa Gatto, 9-2-2. Dione Barbosa is coming off of a decision loss to Karine Silva. Karine's good though. And then a arm triangle choke to Deanna Belbita. Before that, Melissa Gatto coming off of a... Oh, I remember that actually. Yeah, the body shot fucking KO to Vidal. Losing to Ariana Lipski. That's not good. Damn. 33, 29, 5-6, 5-5. I mean, Danny Barbosa, like, she hits pretty hard. She's always live for the sub. Good, decent takedowns. What's, do you, probably don't have it written down, but Gatto's takedown defense?
Pull it up real fast.
Because I feel like Barbosa will definitely be a bit better on the ground. Sorry again, guys.
Okay.
I don't have a lot of notes
So,
written down for these fights, but Friday I'm going to have all my
Gatto,
research done and everything.
her TDD is 63%.
Oh,
Barboza's
not bad.
accuracy is 42%.
What do you have written down for this fight?
So Barboza is a solid grappler. She was a solid grappler, judo style, Olympic. I think she was screwed her last fight. I believe that she beat Karine Silva by decision, but they didn't score the wrestling. They didn't score the takedowns that much. They didn't care. It was in Vegas, and here we are again. Her striking's not the greatest, but she's making improvements with it. She does throw big bombs to try to get people backed up, put
Big
them against the
bomba clat.
cage, and try to take them down.
Sorry, I had to.
Nah, she's good forward pressure. Gato, heavy striking, good BJJ on her back. She's primarily a grappler, but her takedowns suck. Her striking, it's okay. She's coming off that KO body shot, but I feel like just she's not making as many improvements. We haven't seen her as much as we have seen Barboza fight in the last couple of years.
Yeah, God,
I don't know.
when was
I think I
Gatto's
have.
last fight? That was 2024, right?
Yep, May.
Yeah, almost 2 years ago.
So it's like that's a while. We don't know what she's gonna be like. Don't know why she was gone so long. There's a lot of questions there. I like Barboza. I think she should still be on a winning streak. I still think she beat Karini Silva. I could see a sub, someone who hasn't fought in 2 years, coming back. I think Barboza's better on the ground. I think
100%.
Barboza's can take her down. It's just if Gatto gets on top, I don't know what could happen. She is good on the like getting people's backs, I believe, if I remember that right.
I definitely won't be touching this fight a whole lot, but give me Barbosa for my early pick.
Yeah, I'm leaning
You gotta give
Barboza
me just the
by
more active
submission.
fighter. Yeah, I like the sub call. Moving up, this one's pretty friggin' easy. Azamat Bakoev is going to knock Trayshawn Gore's head into another stadium. Azamat Bakoev hits so hard. So let me do the official breakdown. 20 and 4. Azamat Bakoev, he is what, 30 years old? 30 years old. He's a minus 550. I can't believe he's not a minus 5,500. Let me post profile up here for you guys. So he's coming off of a loss to Yusri Belgori. Clearly, we're seeing that a loss to Yusri Belgori is not a bad loss. You know, this dude trains and beat Alex Pereira. Oh, but he lost the second fight. I don't care. He beat Alex Pereira. Period. He came to a close decision with Israel Adesanya. This is in their primes of kickboxing, too. He just came out and absolutely dominated Abdul Malik. Absolutely dominated and put him away in the third. Not a bad loss by any means. He beat the shit out of Zach Reese in the first round, Ryan Loder in the first round, Chauncey Foxworth in the second round, LFA. He just hits so hard. He's so explosive. And Trayshawn Gore, he has all the pieces to the puzzle, but he can't put it together. He has decent wrestling, decent hands, but he just can't figure it out. He can't put it all together. And I think Azamat Bakov's going to do very bad things to him very, very early in this fight. Like, instantly. Like, 48 seconds. Like, very, very, very fast. Under a minute.
If Rodolfo Vieira is breaking through your guard, then Bakoev is, like you said, gonna send his head into the stands.
Exactly.
Yeah, not much to add.
He has that high guard. Yeah, Bakov's going to rip through that. No problem. No problem.
Yeah,
I don't have a whole lot to
if you're
say
getting
about this.
outboxed
Give me
by
Bakov
Rodolfo
round 1
Vieira,
KO.
like that's just
And
terrible.
dude,
Yeah, Bakov.
he stuffed like 13 takedowns in that fight. Bakov's not going to be shooting takedowns here. He will have no reason to.
Yeah, not when he knows he can find a chin. And Gore's just not the greatest. 2-4 in the UFC, terrible run. He shouldn't be here. Outboxed by Vieira. Outboxed by Vieira. Who was above weight? Was it Rodolfo? Was it
Who, what?
who missed weight for that fight? Rodolfo or Gore?
Rodolfo. That's what this means.
No, it could mean Gore missed it.
No, right there. Oh,
Click on
like
the thing.
which
Click
one
on the
of
thing.
them missed weight? Sorry.
Yeah.
189 and a half. So Gore by 4.5
Gore
pounds.
missed weight. And then he got outboxed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bakov's gonna knock his head off.
Yeah, first
Bakov
round.
KO.
Very
Round 1.
quick. Very quick. Very, very quick. All right, what do you know about these women? Not Pereira's sister.
All right, let me All these fights got switched around, so my notes got a little bundled up. But let me pull that up. There we go. Haley Cowan, 7-4 in her career, 0-2 in the UFC, 2-3 in her last 5, coming off a round 2 rear naked choke loss to Nora Cornell. She's been off for a year. She's a high-level athlete, good power, good cardio, former gymnast. She's a natural athlete, but she's not making the improvements. She did move to Vegas for this camp, so she's trying to take this more serious. But I just don't see it. In my eyes, on the other side, we have Alice Pereira, not Alex's sister. 5-1 in her career, 0-1 in the UFC, 4-1 in her last 5, coming off a split decision loss to Monsant Rendon, and that's her only loss. It was her UFC debut. She had the spotlight jitters, and that's what happened to her. Yeah,
Whoa,
Rendon just
whoa,
got knocked
whoa,
out her
whoa,
last fight,
whoa,
right?
whoa, 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 whoa.
Or choked out.
She lost a decision to fucking
Split
men's.
decision. It was a UFC jitters first fight, but she's a long striker. Okay power, okay BJJ. 100% takedown defense. Montserrat Rendon could not take her down. Way better striker here. She's going to be a better striker in this fight. Haley Cowan's just not making any improvements from what I've seen.
She lost to Red.
And Pereira is someone that the UFC wants to push. They really want to push her. They want to give her a fight where she can get a lick back.
Wait a second. Wait a second. She lost to Red.
Yeah, right there, the second fight.
I know,
Not
I know.
that one.
I want to see something. She also by sub. So Perez beat her by sub. Huh. Wait, no, that's never mind. Sorry, that's Perez, not Pereira. I'm fucking stupid. Sorry. I was just trying to do some MMA math there.
Give me Pereira in this fight. KO could be possible, but this is women's MMA. I know we just saw 2 brutal KOs last time, but this ain't gonna be as high as the level as those girls were. Give me Pereira. Give me the decision. I think she'll do just enough to outbox her opponent here.
14 years younger. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take the decision.
Uh, da, da, da.
Moving up, we
They're
got
both landing about the same. They're both taking about the same. Pereira's defense is a little bit better at 72%. For her striking D, Cowan's is at 33%. Cowan's just not improvement. So yeah,
I like it.
give me Pereira.
So young, like 20, that's crazy. Oh, so she was 19 when she made her debut.
Yeah, when she fought Rendon. Yep. They want to push her.
Yeah,
So she's only going to get better being so young, too.
that's crazy. That's very young, though. And I'll take it for now. We'll see how I'm feeling Friday. All right, Lando Venata going up against Darius Flowers. Lando Venata coming off fat layoff. He hasn't fought since 2023. Lost a decision to Daniel Huber, which we have since seen. Not a good loss. Charles Jourdain, not a bad loss, but that's, you would expect Charles Jourdain to beat somebody like that. Lost to King Green, lost to Casey. Like, he loses, draw to King Green, lost to Carclose, draw to Matt Pravola. So it seems like the best thing he can even do to, like, the bottom of the decent competition is get a draw. I don't like that. I do not like the loss to Daniel Huber. You see, he kind of gets it done anywhere he needs to, KO sub decision, but it doesn't really come against good opponents. Going to a decision with Mike Grundy. He's not even in the UFC anymore. Look at this dude. Daros, he's not in the UFC anymore. Mariano, he's not in the UFC anymore either. He's losing in Budo Sento Championship now. and getting wins in AFT. Come on now, dude. Come on. Let me see. Tell me he's a favorite. He's a minus 230 favorite. Darius Flowers. What do you know about him? I don't have a lot of notes written down. I know he's on a losing streak, 3-fight losing streak.
Yeah, he's on a 3-fight losing streak. 12-8-1 in his career, 0-3 in the UFC, 2-3 in his last 5. He has a high tight guard, but he bombs away. He's dangerous but sloppy. Some BJJ. He was subbed by Evan Elder. He has low fight IQ, but he's fought the better he's fought good competition in the last 3 years compared to Veneta, who hasn't fought anybody. He's easily taken down though, and he's a little clueless on the ground. Some BJJ, but he's still kind of clueless down there. He's wild, and his cardio sucks. His cardio is terrible. That Evan Elder fight, after round 1, I believe, he was telling his coaches he couldn't breathe.
Yeah, that's not
But
good.
if Vendetta has anything smart about him, he should just go for the takedown here. Hold Flowers down.
Gas him out.
Yeah. Vendetta has a black belt with a wrestling base, but he usually only uses that wrestling when he's losing on the feet. And if he just decides to stand and shoot with Flowers, it's gonna be dangerous. I mean,
Don't like
stand
the
and bang.
decision
He's gonna be
loss to
dangerous.
Zellhuber. I
No,
just
it's a
think
terrible
garbage.
loss. It did not age well.
But Darius Flowers also just sucks.
He really does.
I'll go Venata
But like,
decision for the early lead. Maybe. I don't know. I'm like split because they're both. There's gonna be a sloppy fight. It's definitely gonna be a sloppy fight.
the 3-year layoff has me worried. Like,
When was
he
Flowers'
had to have
last
been
fight?
pulling
Let
out
me
of
see.
fights. Evan Elder,
Yeah, when 2024, year and a half ago.
he gassed out. I'm pretty sure it was at Elevation too.
Colorado. Yep.
Yep, he gassed out bad.
Well, this one's in Vegas. You know what? No, give me Darius
So
Flowers. I don't know.
that's what I'm thinking.
I think Darius Flowers gets it done.
I think Flowers KO.
Yeah, I'll take the KO. I think 3-year layoff's crazy. Losing to Daniel Zellhuber is
It's
not good.
too long.
And I don't think that
Who
Darius
go to his?
Flowers and
Was
King
he booked for
Green.
any fights? Was he booked for any fights in the last 3 years? And if so, what happened?
He was booked
What
for
happened? Who pulled out of who?
canceled.
Hit the
Venata withdrew.
Vendetta withdrew.
And then against Mike Breeden, Venata withdrew.
So he's withdrawing from fights. So something's wrong. I don't trust this.
Yep.
And that was in 2023, 2024, no listing for 2025, and now he's here in 2026.
Yeah. I don't like that.
I hope people are betting on Vedada because it's going to be the biggest April Fool's joke for them.
Right.
When he gets
Plus 185.
starched
Let
by
me see what
Flowers.
Flowers is sitting at on Fanatics right now. Let me check. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Plus 175. So a little bit under this. Might have to get in on that early though. That's nice. All right. So yeah, give me the Flowers. How many KOs does he have? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. In the first round. Oh yeah, baby. Bro, maybe. Bro, hold on.
3 years, a long time.
What would a unit on the Flowers? Round 1 KO. 650. And the Azamat round 1 KO plus 400. Holy smokes. $10 pays out 375. Bakoev round 1 KO is crazy. That's how is I still don't understand how McKinney was a plus 375 to get it done in round one. It's funny too because McKinney round one KO and McKinney just under half a round were the same exact odds.
Yeah.
All right, tell me something about him, Brodie.
Okay, let me pull that up.
No.
Here we go. Alessandro Costa. 14-5 in his career, 2-3 in the UFC, 3-2 in his last 5, coming off a round 3 KO loss to Alden Correa.
Not a terrible loss.
Costa is a solid, patient striker. There's lots of movements. He throws heavy leg kicks. Everything's with intent. He has a high, tight guard, rips good to the body, 83% takedown defense. And like you said, that loss to Alden Correa is not a bad loss. I believe he screwed up his toe in round 2. He messed it up a bit. Got stuck in the cage. I
Oh, I
remember right.
remember that. I remember that. He got his foot
Yeah.
stuck in the cage and it got all ripped up. Yeah,
Yep.
his foot got like shredded up from the cage. I remember that because he was just stuck there. Yeah. I remember that. That sucked. I remember. I felt so bad for him, man.
Taking on Stuart Nickel. 8-2 in his career, 0-2 in the UFC, 3-2 in his last 5, coming off a decision loss to Lucas Rocha. Nickel's a decent wrestler, good grappler, always working. He has great ground control. He will enter a firefight, but he has piss poor striking. He has a -3.5 striking differential, a 14% takedown accuracy, but somehow he still gets 2 per fight, which means this dude is constantly shooting those takedowns. Costa's no slouch on the ground. He knows what he's doing down there. This Costa's an all-out great fighter. I like him here in this fight. I like Costa.
Yeah.
He throws powerful. I think he's going to eat up Stewart's legs early. And once those are eaten up, he's going to be there for the killing. I like the Costa KO.
Yep. I'm thinking the same exact thing. I think he's got something to, not necessarily something to prove, but I think he's going to really come out and try to show something hot and heavy after losing like that in his last fight. So give me the Costa KO. Moving up. We got Thomas Concrete Hands Peterson going up against Guillermo Pat. Thomas Peterson, more of a wrestler. You know, he's a full-time construction worker, so you know this dude's got legitimate heavy hands. Guillermo Pat, on the other hand, also has some heavy hands, a lot more athletic. I really like Thomas Peterson. He's coming off, I believe it was that round 3 KO to what's his name, blanking on it. Trino, that's right. Where he kind of shot that takedown, got uppercutted from it. Guillermo Pat 6-0, coming off of a win against Alan Fry Jr. decision. You know, I think it's pretty much pick'ems, and I kind of understand why. Thomas Peterson definitely live to kind of hold Guillermo Pat down here and wrestle fuck him for 15 minutes. Guillermo Pat also live to kind of chin Peterson here. Does he have any? We're not gonna see his. All right, so 2 in the first round. I gotta go with my gut, and I gotta take the Thomas Peterson decision. I'm taking Thomas Peterson decision. I think Guillermo Pat's losing his O. Fuck it, yeah. Give me Thomas Peterson.
Wow. I'm also taking Thomas to train Peterson here.
Thank God. I got scared
I'm
there.
I'm taking I picked against Pat in his last fight against Alan Fry Jr. I thought Jr. had the better hands. That was a close fight. That was, in my eyes watching it, that was pretty close. Pat's not as great as I feel like people are making him out to be. I've been hearing he has compared speed and power of Pfeiffer, and I have not seen that. I had Piper just knocked out Izzy. This dude couldn't knock out Allen Fry Jr. I don't see the comparisons. He is kind of clean. He has a karate style. He's mobile. But Peterson, the way he wrestles, man, he goes nonstop.
Yeah.
And Pat doesn't have a ground game. If he can't get up, Peterson could ground and pound his way to a victory. Peterson could even latch up and an arm triangle. So I like Peterson here. I don't know if it's going to be a sub or decision. I feel like we should hedge our bets with this one, so I'm going to take Peterson by sub just because I don't think Pat has a ground game.
Agreed. I like I think he's gonna be a little more like grinding on him, just to make sure in case it gets back to the feet, he loses a lot of energy.
I could see it going either way.
Yeah, it's gonna
I like
regardless. It's gonna
Peterson
be
for
a
this
close
fight.
fight.
Pat can't catch him though. If Peterson shoots another sloppy takedown like he did against Petrino, Pat can catch him.
Yeah,
So this really is a 50-50 fight. Does Pat catch him coming in, or does Peterson just get him all 3 rounds? Control him, hold him down, engage in the striking, the ground and pound, go for some subs. I can see all that happening.
should be a close fight. Probably gonna be kind of a boring one. All right, moving up, we got Robert Uchala going up against Jose Delano. Tell me something about him.
I don't got much on them. Let's go through this one together.
Uchala's a plus 310
So
underdog. Let's start with Uchala, 11-2, plus 310 underdog, coming off of a loss to William Gomez, a decision.
not a bad loss. For your first fight in the UFC, that's not bad. It's not terrible.
No, not a
Meanwhile,
terrible
this is going to
loss.
be Delano's first fight in the UFC. Coming in from the Contender Series. And it was a decision win. Like, he's a good striker. He throws like seven
Round one
and a
KO in the
half significant
LFA
strikes a
before
minute.
that. Round one sub in the LFA before that. LFA is a decent
He's
organization.
good. But I don't know. Something's telling me Ruchella decision.
Really.
Don't know why.
I think Delano probably fucking. I like Delano decision. We might be disagreeing on this one. I take the Delano decision. 2 years older.
Like we are.
Yeah, they're pretty close. Yeah, I don't know. I'm betting on the Brazilian. He's on a win streak.
I'm gonna bet he's getting his UFC jitters for this fight, and Ruchella's not gonna have him.
Lost to William Gomez. What's he looking like lately? He lost to Hyder and Mill. I mean, he's beat Francis Marshall by split decision. Why are the odds so? Oh, that's not him. Stupid as fuck. Nah, I'm sticking with Delano decision. You got anything else for that one?
And I got nothing else really for that one.
Moving up, we got Tommy Guns going up against Manolo
Mhm.
Zucchini. Tommy Guns coming off a decision win on Dana White Contender Series against David McGoyan. That was a crazy fight. It was a really, really good fight. If you haven't seen it yet, you should definitely go watch it. What's that? One UFC contract. Yep. Yeah, rightfully so. He earned that. Before that, coming off round one, round one sub, round one sub, round one sub, round one sub, round one sub. It's in Fusion Fight League. I don't really. It's Georgia Falls local. I don't really know a whole lot about that organization at all. if it's any good, but he's got a lot of first round finishes. Going up again, he's also only 28, 9-0. Boys with Sean O'Malley, trains with him and Tim Welsh. Going up against Zucchini, coming off a round 1 KO to Morgan Charrier. Before that, 2 canceled bouts. So he hasn't fought in 3 years.
3 years, yeah.
Give me the Tommy sub. Give me the Tommy sub. And
Easy.
maybe even round 1. Maybe even round 1, but definitely give me the Tommy sub.
Yeah, I'm on the same wavelength here.
I don't think I got a whole lot to say
Give me the
about this
Tommy
one.
sub. I don't either. Like this should be an easy call. Tommy's the second biggest favorite on this card. Last I saw his line, he was at like a minus 1450. He should get the win. Easily get this win. They're spotlighting him here. They don't want to make a mistake with this.
No.
McMillan submission.
Round 1.
Yeah.
I think it'll be pretty straightforward. Yeah, give me the Tommy round 1. So I know
That's a
you
plus 260.
for the round 1 sub.
Yeah.
Damn, what's the sub alone? Minus money?
Yep.
Has to be, yeah. Wow. All right, I know you got something to say about this one.
Estevam and Ewig. All right, let me pull these up.
This is gonna be the top fight
Rafael
of the night written
Estevam,
all over it.
14-0 in his career, 3-0 in the UFC, 5-0 in his last 5, coming off a decision win over Felipe Bunez. Ewig, 9-2 in his career, 1-0 in the UFC, 5-0 in his last 5, coming off a well-fought and earned decision victory over Malcolm Wellmaker. Ewig, good pressure, good level changes, good striking, poor takedown defense. He's always looking for finishes, and he's got a big-ass head. This is the first time in the UFC he'll be fighting in his weight class. He was, I believe, up weight last time for last fight. Yeah, at 145. Finally fighting at 135 here at bantamweight against someone who is undefeated. He has UFC wins. He's a wrestler. Great top control. He does swing a little wild, but great top control. He does get everybody down. He will get you down. He will just hold you there a lot of the times. He's coming off decision wins over and over and over again. He just beat Felipe Bunez. He's beat Charles Johnson before that. He beat Jesus Aguilar in there too. He's got name wins that he's beaten in this division. I don't see why you don't take Estevam. I don't get why he's an underdog. I mean, Ewig took all that hype Wellmaker had and like absorbed it into himself
I
when
know
it's not him.
it's
He doesn't.
100%. There's definitely recency bias built into these
Yes.
odds, because if Ethan Ewing was just 9-2, and he was just the number 72 featherweight, and he was just a UFC fighter, Rafael Estevam would probably be a minus 500 because of the run he's been on.
Should
I
be.
think it's a pretty close fight. I think Ethan Ewing is really good. I also agree, though, that I think Rafael Estevam has fought the better competition, has way more actual UFC experience, which there's things you guys don't think about. You know, the lead up, the media days, the this, the that, the travel that you don't always do in other organizations that he's used to already at this point. And that definitely plays an effect on your physical and your mental. You know, Ethan Ewing came on a short notice at a different weight class last fight. So he is coming on, and he looked great. He looked great, but we didn't really see Malcolm Wellmaker get tested before that. So it was kind of a fraud check. How are you thinking
Yeah,
he gets it done? I'm thinking decision. I think
I
Ewing's
think it's
tough.
gonna be a
I think the
decision.
fact
Yeah,
that Ewing was
yeah.
able to survive against
Wellmaker,
Wellmaker
yeah.
for so long, like he ate some
Got a
big
chin.
shots, but
Yeah, no, I like Estevam's decision. He's my underdog of this card at a plus 120. Give me Rafael. Even the money line I like. He shouldn't be an underdog in this fight. This fight shouldn't be that lined.
no, I
Shouldn't
think
be
that's a
lined
little
like that.
crazy.
Ewig should probably be like a plus 135 dog
Yeah.
to Estevam, maybe minus 200 or plus 150 dog. I don't know.
right,
Give me the
Esteban.
fighter who should have been the favorite.
Yeah. Moving up, we got Abdul Rahman Yakyaev going up against Brenton Ribeiro. I mean, man, Abdul's gonna do whatever he wants to do to him. It's probably gonna be a submission. Probably gonna be in the first round. Brenton Ribeiro sucks. What's he going? 17-9. Abdul's 8-0, coming off of a punches from back
In
mount to
Paris.
Umar Sai. Lost to Mirzakhanev. You know, lost to Godzi. Lost to Mingyang Zhang. Oh, he beat Bruno Lopez
Huh.
3 years ago. Whoop-de-damn do. Abdul by whatever he wants. Probably a
I think
submission.
Abdul's gonna sub him.
I think he takes him down immediately and subs him up just as quick as he takes him down. I have literally, that's all I have to say about this. That's so. Don't bet on Brenton. Don't. Don't do it. Nice donation. You got anything else for that one? Because I think it's pretty straightforward.
Nah, no, that's straightforward. We're
Yeah.
both on the Yakyaev sub, right?
Yep. All right, moving up, we got Verna Jandaroba going up against Tabitha Ritchie. I'm on the Verna side here. You know, she's 22-4, 37 years old, so she's a little older. Small weight class, but she's good, man. I'm not gonna rate a decision loss to Mackenzie Dern as bad. She beat Yan Xiaonan. That's a great win. Amanda Lemos beat her by armbar in the second round. Great win. Beat Lupita Godinez. Great win. Angela Hill. Great win. Like, she's beating good girls and she's losing to better girls. You know, lost again to Mackenzie Dern. Whoop-de-damn do. Tabitha Ritchie. I know she's
Off
coming
the
off that
Hebos.
KO. Lost to Hebos. I know she's coming off that KO.
The Hebos.
Yeah. But she also lost to Jean Yanan. She beat Angela Hill, beat Pennington. She lost to Lupita Godinez. Beat Jillian Robertson, who I've never rated all that high to begin with. Polyana Viana, not
But Julian's
good.
doing good though.
Lost to Manon Fior.
Some of these wins are aging well. The losses also age well, just like
Yeah,
Janaroba's.
that's
Except the
fair.
Reboss loss. Amanda Reboss is doing terrible lately.
I think Verna just is going to show her levels. I don't know how she's an underdog here at all. I will dive on that. I'll make her my lock of the week if I have to. I think she shows Richie
Yeah, I don't think
absolute levels to this. I think her wrestling is way better. I think her finishing potential is way higher. And I think she's just a better all around, more experienced, just better fighter. One second, I lost my ears here. So you can talk, I just won't hear you for a second. Got your headset on.
the hard hitting punches like he knocked out. I don't. It's a 3-round fight. If it was a 5-round, I'd say knockout. But I'm gonna go Richie for the decision here. Now, Verna's not the dog.
Oh, and here she is.
Yeah, she's on
I was like, there's
DraftKings and
no
on
way she should
Fanatics.
be.
She is the favorite. It's a close fight, -130 to a +110, but she's the favorite.
Okay, that makes more sense to me. I was like, that's crazy. So she
But
must have
I
opened
like
as an underdog.
I bet on Richie. I had Richie in my 5 underdog parlay in her last fight on the RDR Whitaker card.
That
I'm not
was a
gonna
good
go
card
against her
too,
yet.
too.
Janaroba's coming off a loss. Her confidence could be broken a bit. It was a 5-round fight. This is a 3-round. This could favor Janaroba a little bit more with cardio wise. But I just still like Richie. I don't know why. I think the power. She has some power behind her that she hasn't. That she's starting to show a little bit more. Her striking, her striking's getting better. So give me Tabitha Richie. Give me a decision because I think Verna's tough.
I think it's going, regardless, I think this fight's going to a decision, so I definitely agree with that part. But yeah, I don't know. I think Verna shows her levels to it. I wouldn't be shocked if Verna gets a sub, but I do think it goes to a decision.
I wouldn't be shocked if Richie gets another knockout.
We will see.
Because after we saw last week, I mean, I had all those women fights going to a decision.
Yeah, that was great.
I had
You always
the
know,
Karasa ones in my
you always
safety.
know when the first women's fight of the night is a fucking brutal knockout that you're in for a hell of a night.
The first one was a decision.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah, that's
Then we
crazy.
got knockout and then a death experience.
Yeah, it was brutal. Thought she was dead. Like, I actually thought she was dead for a minute there.
That was scary as shit. All right,
Go ahead and take this one,
go for
Brody.
it.
Me? All
No,
right.
you can take
All
it.
right.
Oh yeah, you got to take
Moving
this one.
up, we've got Chris Duncan going up against Hanato Moicano. Hanato Moicano, man, he is no longer fighting for money. He's fighting for freedom. And that's what happens to you. He got that Islam fight on short notice, got his bag, and we just have not seen anything good against him since. The fact that he beat Benoit right before this, that's a great win. That's a horrible loss. That's crazy. Benoit did horrible things to Beneil very, very early in that fight. Islam Makhachev, obviously,
It was short notice too. It
obviously,
was short notice.
obviously,
It's like
like the day
2 days
of or
notice.
something, or day before,
Yeah, because Armin
obviously.
freaking pulled out.
Decision loss to Beneil, you know, you see that, right? And you're like, oh, all right. But then his only fight was Benoit after, but the round one KO to Charles, the round one KO to Armin, the round one KO to Benoit, and he beats Moicano in the midst of that. And it's going to be another round one KO or round one sub to Quillen. And then you got Chris Duncan, man, who people have been doubting for way too long. I didn't put my money where my mouth was on this fight. He was like a plus 400 something, and I fucking called it. I said he was going to guillotine him, and he did. And then he beat Rebecca, and then he beat McKinney in round one, which we both had. We always bet the McKinney fights, but we bet on Duncan for that one. Round one sub, I think we had, right? We had him by sub, yeah. Rightfully so. And I think Chris Duncan gets it done again. I think he could be live to get it done inside the distance here. I could definitely see a Chris Duncan KO. I could definitely see a Chris Duncan KO here. I think Moicano is very good at jiu-jitsu, so I think he'd be a little well-versed on the ground, we'll say. But if Chris Duncan starts splitting him open with elbows, piecing him up on the feet a little bit, Moicano's not that good on the feet. He's not a good boxer. He doesn't have that great of kicks or anything. Give me Chris Duncan by knockout to end the night.
I'm on the same wavelength here.
Hell yeah.
Moicano's got the good grappling, so I don't think Duncan's gonna sub him by any chance. And Duncan's grappling can hold up, but we've seen plenty of times. But like you said, those elbows that he likes to throw, he can split just about anybody in any
They're
fight.
brutal.
His fight which were without Rebecca was nasty.
Oh yeah. He had him
The
split
damage they
bad. He had him
the
split so
damage they
bad.
inflicted on each other was crazy. Like Duncan's got a chin on him. I don't think anything Moicano's gonna throw at him is gonna be as powerful as anything Rebecca threw at him.
No.
Moicano's only chance here to me would be the grappling, getting Duncan down, getting on top. But even then, Duncan can. I feel like he can get up. I feel like Moicano won't be able to hold him down.
Duncan's got good get up.
Yeah, I mean, you're losing to Beneil. When Beneil's chin.
Losing a decision to Beneil too, so clearly you're not hurting him.
And Beneil's chin's made out of sugar. So
Yeah.
it's like that sugar glass. Give me Duncan. Give me the KO. Because if Beneil's holding you, if Beneil's touching you, Duncan's going to be able to do it. And he hits a lot harder.
Yeah. So I like it. I think we only disagree on one fight, right?
We disagree on 2.
What was the other one?
Let's see, Rucella Delano and Richie Verna.
Oh yeah, yep. All right.
So we agree on all the prelims.
Yeah. Cool.
2 disagreements in the main card.
Well, as always,
That's the show.
thank you guys for spending an hour with us. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Tell your mom, tell your mom's friends. Come hang out. Talk MMA with us. Make some money. We'll be back Friday for the post weigh-in show and bets, and we'll be looking forward to it. So, as always, thank you guys so much, and we will see you later.